Crowdsourcing channels the collective skills and knowledge of your customers. Let's find out what crowdsourcing is and how it can apply to your workplace communication. Crowdsourcing occurs when an organization outsources a task to the crowd, that is, the public, instead of giving the task to an employee or to a hired contractor. Whether you are representing your organization or acting as a consumer, you can still benefit from crowdsourcing. Here are your business communication targets for this lesson. Apply the principles of crowdsourcing to your workplace communication and recognize the risks of crowdsourcing. Some companies crowdsource for problem solving by asking customers to create a fix through computer programming, to collaborate on a new logo design, or to work together on video ads. Let's focus, however, on crowdsourcing for business communication. Here are some examples. When a major news organization asks viewers and website visitors to submit newsworthy text, audio, and even video, that news organization is engaging in crowdsourcing. Here's another example. If your organization sets up an electronic forum where customers ask one another questions and answer them, your organization is crowdsourcing. Some companies call these forums knowledge communities to reflect the fact that a community of customers contribute to the online knowledge base. So these contributions answer questions not only of the original asker, but also of other customers with similar questions. You can imagine the time and money that your organization's customer service department can save. Politicians need to be masters at crowdsourcing. If a presidential candidate can get the grassroots in a particular state to do the campaigning for the candidate, then that candidate can focus resources on other states. Of course, crowdsourcing has its risks. To illustrate crowdsourcing, let's imagine visiting a particular city for the first time. Let's say that you did not bring directions with you to the museum that you want to visit, and you cannot access directions electronically. Well, you could go to the visitor center for directions, or you could ask local citizens. The city's visitor center will give you directions that are clear and accurate. In fact, the visitor center may hire and train workers for that reason. The problem is that the visitor center may be quite busy, and it may be difficult to access. So an alternative may be to ask local citizens. They are very accessible because they are all around you. Travelers ask local citizens for directions all the time because the travelers know that the local citizens have experience that the travelers can benefit from. These citizens, however, have not been trained by the city to give directions, which may end up being wrong or unclear. What are some potential problems of crowdsourcing? Let's consider some examples. The election campaign of a politician can suffer when zealous supporters propagate outrageous and untrue statements about the candidate's opponent. In 2009, Wikipedia, the ultimate crowdsourcing experiment of the 2000s, saw a surge in online vandals who deliberately inserted untrue statements into articles. Twitter has seen its share of wild rumors spreading like wildfire, and companies often need to monitor forums for misleading statements about their products. The risks of crowdsourcing, however, are often outweighed by the benefits, saving time, saving money, and building customer loyalty, just to name a few. Don't miss my tutorial on taking advantage of the benefits of crowdsourcing.